Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're going to do something fun today. We're going to do a video comparison. Katie playing 10 plus-ish years ago. Katie playing now. So, long time ago, when I very first started playing, I learned how to play this song called Star the County Down. And it's a beautiful song. It's haunting. It's an old song. And it was something at the time that seemed, it is easy. It was easy, and there's some easy versions out there, so it was very accessible to a beginner. So something I learned to play. I was very excited that I learned how to play it. And so I had Mom take a video of me playing it on the porch. And I was probably somewhere around 14 maybe in that video. And it's really funny to look back now. So when we compare the videos, me playing that then, and then I'm going to play it today so we can look at the videos. It's really funny because I look back and I'm like, man, for one, I look so young, of course, because I was. And two, just the ability of what I can do now versus what I could do then. It's a very rewarding process to learn a skill set, no matter what it is. And then you can think back or even see pictures or videos of your early days in whatever skill set this is compared to the progress you make as you hone that skill. And it's funny to watch myself because I'm like a robot, you know, I'm like a total robot playing this song. But I just learned, so it wasn't something that I was super good at. And another thing worth mentioning is Fiddle is not my full-time gig. I have worked since I could work. I've been working a job forever, y'all. We all got to work a job. And Fiddle is just something that I learned to play when I had time. So there's days where I don't play it. There might be a week where I don't play it because I simply just don't have time. I can't exercise and play my other instruments and do my job and do all those things that we all have to do, all the responsibilities, and then find time to play music too. So I think it would be tempting for my critical eye to be like, I could be a lot better by now. But when I really put in perspective of, hey, I just taught myself how to do this on the side while I went to school, while I went to high school, while I went to college, and while I worked a job, then I think, like, for me personally, like one of those self-esteem things, it's more impressive. I'm like, so maybe I'm not, you know, instead of being critical, I'm like, maybe I'm not that bad after all. I don't know. Everybody sees their self through their own critical lens. That's just how that goes. So I was lucky while I was learning to have mentors and people that helped me that just kind of floated in and out of my journey of learning how to play this instrument. I would say overall, I taught myself how to do this. I watched lots of videos. I listened to thousands of CDs and YouTube videos just trying to emulate the sound that I heard. I was lucky to have people help me along the way. My late friend David Kaner was a huge help, and it's actually his fiddle that I'm going to be playing today. Some other folks who helped me along the way, and I had the privilege to watch some very talented people play. And so there's also something to not just emulating their sound and their style, but playing an instrument can be a beautiful thing. You can look beautiful and stately and regal while playing it. So I think that you'll see in the video from 10 plus years ago to now that I look a little, I'm a little bit better to look at while I'm playing, if that makes sense. Like, I don't look so like painful robotic. I think I look a little bit more relaxed. It's not so cringeworthy to watch me play today. Because that's part of it too for me, is like, it's the fiddle, the violin, whatever you want to call it, is a beautiful instrument. So I think it's also good to look comfortable and pretty while you play. Not exactly pretty, but I think you get what I'm talking about. There's people, musicians, whether they play stringed instruments or whatever they do, that sometimes you watch and you're like, man, they're good and they look good doing it. They look comfortable. You can tell they love to do it, and it's just an overall aesthetically and what would you say? Audio pleasing. It looks good and it sounds good. So I'm going to roll the video of me playing when I was a kiddo, Star of the County Down, and then here in a second we're gonna watch me play it modern day. enjoyed this video. I'm still not perfect. I still make mistakes, but I think that you can really tell a big difference between 10 plus years ago and now. So to wrap up this video, I would say a little word of encouragement. If there's something that you want to do, if there's something that you think, well, I just can't do that, you can do it. Whether it be learning how to ride a bike, learning how to swim, learning how to play an instrument, learning how to paint, whatever new skill set that you're wanting to learn or acquire, you can do it. And all you have to do, the only thing you have to require to complete said skill is want it bad enough. You have to be driven, and you have to want it bad enough to chase after it. I'm living proof that anybody can do it. I don't read music. I didn't have a steady teacher. And by no means, I'm not the best player, but I'm able to play and I'm able to have fun and I enjoy it. And that's what counts. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun. It would be pointless if I didn't like doing it. So you can do it. I encourage you. Get out there, figure out what you want to do. And that self-confidence part, everybody, you're so much smarter than what you think. Like, you're so much smarter, and you're like capable of so much more than what you think you are. Like, a lot of the times I'll be like, I just can't do that. I just can't do that. But if I stick with it enough and I just keep on and on and on, then you'll figure it out. You'll find a way. Like, building that self-confidence. My dad told me something the other day, and I was like, this is the biggest compliment that I ever got from him. I asked him, it was actually a question about some of my lapidary, my rock cutting equipment. I'm like, it's not working right. I don't know how to do this. And he comes downstairs. Actually, he got off work and he come downstairs and just boom, 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 he fixes it. And I'm like, I should have been able to see that. Why didn't I see that? Why didn't I fix that? And I'd had the thought, if I could just change the angle of this, that would work. But I don't know how to do it. And my dad told me, he said, Katie, I've been doing this for 50-something years. And by the time you're my age, you'll be the one that everybody brings stuff to fix. It's that confidence that comes with age, the belief in yourself that you can jump in there and figure something out, even if you don't know how to do it. And I thought that was really sweet, because I'm always thinking, I'm my dad's mini-me. So I thought I would share that in this video, because you can do it. This is my personal message to you. Whatever it is that's holding you back, don't let it hold you back. Jump in head first. If I would have never started playing the fiddle all those years ago, I would have missed out on 10 plus years of fun and a challenge and excitement and joy. So jump in there, do whatever it is that you're too scared to do, because turns out you're probably a whole lot better at it than you could have ever imagined. And that's just the truth. And I know what I'm talking about, because I'm wearing a striped shirt. So that makes me an authority. So until next time, God bless you, God keep you, God watch you.